What's up, everyone? I'm Mara, the Hip-Hop Socialite, and thank you for tuning in to the first ever episode of Seen and Heard TV, where our motto is, if it's seen and heard on the urban entertainment scene, you'll catch it here first. On this show, we'll talk about all the latest gossip, as well as give you details on the hottest events. So without further delay, let's dive right in. Last Monday night, the Museum of the City of New York held the opening reception to Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing, how the Apollo Theater shaped American entertainment exhibit, which traces the evolution of the Apollo Theater from its early days as a segregated burlesque hall to the present. On the scene were legendary actresses Clarice Taylor and Leslie Uggams. I caught up with Ms. Uggams during the event, and she spoke on how the Apollo Theater has shaped American culture.
Well, when I played the Apollo as a kid, it was a place where Ed Sullivan, every time there was a new show, he would come Saturday night, sit in the box, and watch all this amazing talent that was on the stage. So it was quite hoity-toity. People from downtown came uptown to see this fabulous talent. It's Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald, people like that playing the Apollo, and it was fabulous. And of course, Amateur Hour, which is always be on the list of legendary things, was always exciting, discovering new talent, and the whole ritual of the Amateur Hour. So it's quite a legacy, and now people all over the world know about the Apollo, and they now want to come to the Amateur Hour, and we've got people from all over the world coming to audition so that they could be on the Amateur Hour contest. That's fabulous.
Last week was also the launch of one of my favorite times of the year, New York Fashion Week. And thanks to Carnegie PR, I was granted access to the exclusive unveiling of the LaureLuxe Fall 2011 line. Known for its unique, one-of-a-kind metal and hardware pieces, LaureLuxe is the brainchild of designer Laurel DeWitt. And during the unveiling, she spoke of what makes the line so popular with the fashionistas.
The look of this line is inspired by kind of a regal empire. I have a king and a queen, and I have guards, and I have empresses, and I just really wanted to have a very luxe look. It's not necessarily inspired by Egyptian or Grecian or anything. It's kind of like a modern way, and whoever the consumer wants to interpret it in their own mind. Personally, I want to dress Beyonce more than anything. For me, like her whole, she's very sexy, and I think like her body shape is just perfect. I think I have like there's kind of like a more edgy look that has like a lot of like plating and the silver, which is more Rihanna, but then like the gold, like really draping pieces to me is like a very Beyonce type of look. My line is innovative. All my pieces are one of a kind. It all comes from my head, and so I really, as a designer, try to evolve as much as possible and challenge myself to create new silhouettes in chain and metal. So I think because I push myself, like, to make, say, like a metal collar, that's what kind of sets me apart.
Sitting a few chairs down from me at the LaureLuxe unveiling was Tashera Simmons, the estranged wife of rapper DMX, who's currently serving time in prison for probation violations. She and I chopped it up a little bit about how X is doing and its anticipated release date.
X is he's doing good. He's incarcerated right now. His release date is July 1st. So everybody can pray for him and hope that when he gets out that he goes down the right path. But he's doing good. He's definitely reevaluating a lot of things in his life and reflecting, and hopefully he's hoping to come out and make a 360. So we're all praying for that.
Okay.
Well, he did a whole new album. So hopefully when he gets out, he'll get picked up, which most likely probably will.
Yeah. Is he on a label right now, or is he?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay.
He really wants to go independent, because he knows so much about the whole game, so he just rather just do independent.
Okay, all right. So the last time we spoke, you were working on your reality show, Life After X. So give us an update on the show.
Well, actually, we're going out to LA next week to start shopping, because we had to do a lot of editing. We had to change up stuff to what they liked. So I'm going out next week to LA to shop. So crossing my fingers on that.
That's it for the On the Scene segment of today's show. Let's move on to And Her, celebrity news and gossip. Congratulations to Sean Diddy Combs, one of my favorite hip-hop moguls, for for recently having his Sean John and Bad Boy empire rated as one of the largest minority-owned businesses in New York State. Diddy's various business ventures raking over $300 million per year. Congrats are also in order for Fantasia Barrino, who recently landed the lead in the upcoming Mahalia Jackson biopic. The movie is based on the 1993 book Got to Tell It, Mahalia Jackson, Queen of Gospel, and is slated for a December release. 2 years after the now infamous physical altercation between Rihanna and Chris Brown, Riri has requested the restraining order against Breezy be downgraded to a level 1, which would allow the two to be in contact as long as Breezy doesn't annoy or harass her. Now it's time for the latest movie releases, starting with a Jay Dilla documentary, Still Shining, features never-before-seen footage of the legendary hip-hop producer who died back in 2006 from complications related to lupus. The film made its premiere on February 7th and can be viewed on thejdillaproject.com. Currently in limited release in 10 cities around the country, including New York and Los Angeles, is the independent film Muslim, which centers around a young American Muslim who is forced to come to terms with his identity. The film stars Nia Long, Evan Ross, and Danny Glover. Mark Lawrence is back to dressing like a lady again in the latest installment of the Big Mamas franchise. The movie, titled Big Mamas Like Father Like Son, co-stars Brandon T. Jackson, who plays Martin's son, and hits theaters everywhere on February 18th. If you're a new artist and you want to be featured on Seen and Heard TV, then hit me up at seenandheard@realurban.tv. By the way, guys, be sure to order your copy of 110 Magazine by ordering online at 110-mag.com. The magazine features my column, The Adventures of the Hip-Hop Socialite. See you next time, guys.